I told you guys that I had a dream where I just saw a whole bunch of crazy little boys trying to kill me. I was living in a mansion that, even me living in a mansion, a very beautiful house, was the Lord showing me that's my answered prayer. That's where I belong. But these people came at me in my mansion, evidencing an attempt essentially to be an affront to my answered prayer. And I was attacked by this one colored guy, all violent. He rocked up inside my house as a trespasser, and he was carrying a machete, and his intention was to end my life. I was so alert and so sober in my house that as soon as he walked in Kakichimi, even though the kitchen, like I said, it was a mansion, the kitchen was so far away from where I was sitting in the lounge, I heard his footsteps almost like he was right in the room with me, because that's how spiritual alertness works. You hear things when it's a mile away. Be sober, be vigilant, for the adversary, the devil, passes around like a roaring lion seeking whomever he may devour. I heard his footsteps. I immediately stood up, and as soon as I was standing, I was like, as soon as I stood, I saw around my shoulders almost like the sash of a pageant lady. A pageant queen. I had a sash looking type, however, machete too, like a sword. I had a sword sheathed in the sash that was just dangling on my body. And as soon as I stood up, I noticed that it was there, and I immediately unsheathed it. I unsheathed my sword, and I went to where this guy was at. And as he was impending me, listen, I negotiated with him. I was like, don't do this thing. You don't want to do this. I was telling this colored guy that was like just coming at me, guns, like, well, not guns blazing, but with a machete. I was like, don't do this, don't do this. Why are you doing, don't that? I kept on ducking, him flailing his sword all up in my grill. Ultimately, I realized that this guy's gonna kill me. There's no negotiating with him. There's no talking him down. So I then ducked him once, and just with one blow, I basically sliced across his torso, spilling his guts, and he died. And then outside, another dude came impending me, a girl's outfit, a guy, and then I killed him with just a punch. Yeah, in that dream I was trying to tell this guy, listen, they sent you to me knowing that you would die. Repent so that you don't have to die for monsters that sent you. But the guy died anyway. That's what happens with you minions.